Yes, people, and welcome back to the channel. We are going through our top 5 moments, the 5 things we've learned so far in this World Cup. There's a couple of big takeaways already that people can probably think about, but what have we actually learned is the more important question. Cameron Duggan is joining me as well, and Cameron, you're going to go through these 5 things that we've learned. So please tell us, what is number 1? What is the number 1 thing you've learned of this tournament so far?
I think one of the biggest things we've learned so far is Messi. He's here. He's still around. He's still the best player ever to grace the sport. Like,
not only is he here, Cameron, he is here. He is ready.
Like,
for this.
we some people might think, okay, they won the World Cup last time out. Messi's got his full collection of trophies. You know, maybe, just maybe, you know, he's just here just to kind of like have fun in his last World Cup. He is having fun, but he's serious too. Like, he looks like he's hungry for another World Cup. He wants to win Argentina 2 in a row. A hat-trick on the opening game against Algeria. That tells everyone else, like, Messi is still here.
And what I loved about the hat-trick as well, sorry Cameron, just to interrupt. What I loved about the hat-trick is no one saw the hat-trick coming, right? No one saw it coming, but we all had a warning sign because he was offside for a disallowed goal in the first 10 minutes. And maybe we should have thought, hey, Messi looks up for this. But my word, everyone was just gobsmacked. I had 3 family members that all stayed up to watch it, and we all said the same thing. He is just on a different level at the moment. He is so up for this tournament.
He looks fit as well, which is, you know, obviously in America, he only plays about half the games for Inter Miami. But, like, he looks ready. He looks fitter than most players throughout the tournament so far. He just looks in peak condition for someone at his age as well. And, again, he's ready to carry Argentina to another trophy by the looks of it. So I think that's probably the first thing we've learned from the opening match day of the World Cup. The second thing we've learned, or that people might be questioning, is, like, are the USA actually good now? Because I thought their performance against Paraguay was very good. I thought they looked physically very good. They looked quick. They looked strong. They were playing really good football under Pochettino. The goals they scored were high-quality finishes, especially that second one by Balogun.
Screamer. Absolute screamer, that was.
But on the flip side, it was Paraguay. Yes, they did beat Brazil and Argentina in qualifying, but they were both at home in Paraguay. So now we're thinking, okay, are Paraguay good or are they bad? Or is it a case of USA are good now, but did they just beat a poor Paraguay squad? So that's kind of something. This probably the second thing we've learned is the debate. Okay, how far will America go? Because I think you said it before we started recording that they look the best out of the 3 home nations, which is fair. I think Mexico are okay. They started off well, but then didn't really do much until they got their second. Canada,
I don't rate that. I do not rate that Mexico team at all. I'll stand by that. I didn't rate it before the tournament, and I've seen one game, and I don't rate it now. They actually made really hard work of South Africa, which they shouldn't have. They should have easily gone and beaten them, especially with the people sent off as well. But that's the annoying one.
Well, the third thing we learned is that the smaller nations are not actually going to be that easy to beat. I'm sure many people had their bet builders ruined at multiple occasions over the weekend. But Cape Verde, for one, shocking Spain. Saudi Arabia as well, getting a point. Qatar, last-minute equaliser against Switzerland, so heavily back to win that group. New Zealand, scoring twice. Chris Wood doing well to set up both goals for Just, I think it was. Elijah Just, apologies. And then even Congo yesterday against Portugal. Everyone expecting Portugal with the best midfield, even we've said it, in the tournament, were outplayed by Congo's midfield. And if Congo had more quality up top, they would have won that game. So I think you can't go into any game in this World Cup expecting that you're going to win. Everyone's here for the same reason. Everyone's here to compete and do their best for the country. So the smaller teams are here to compete, but the bigger teams need to learn how to see out the games and get the results and get it over the line.
I think especially with that, with the DR Congo game as well, you know, 5 at the back, they were very defensively stubborn. this is what teams will bring, you know, like we were saying with Ecuador about their stubbornness and how they made it through qualifying. And obviously they did get beaten by the Ivory Coast 1-0. But a lot of teams have qualified for this tournament for doing something really, really well. That's the thing. And we all go, yeah, of course, you've got to go and win games, score goals. That's our natural thinking. But actually, Congo, Cape Verde, a fair few teams like this, they understand the situation, and the points that they have now got for their nations are going to go down in their history books. Those countries have to still go and be beaten. Definitely have to still go and be beaten. And even in the Uzbekistan game last night, they were not great. But Colombia had to go and get the third goal towards the end of the game. Like, they still were stubborn to break down. So I think, yeah, it's one of the big things I'll take away from the first round of games is that, yes, you can throw in nerves, you can throw in a few different things about these smaller teams and even the bigger teams as well with getting into the tournament. But to write them off completely is not on my radar anymore. Because, I mean, even when DR Congo did go and score, looked good doing so. You know, really was a nice little flick on as well. There was class, there was poise in that. And you are right. I think, again, with maybe a better centre-forward alongside Visser, or even just some more attacking threat, they could have gone and done something. Would they have sacrificed the other end? Probably. But, I mean, I guess, completely agree. These smaller nations are here and they will cause a problem at this World Cup, 100%. And some of them will go through in third place.
Yeah, that's the thing with the expansion of the World Cup and how they're working it. We'll still see a lot of these teams in the knockouts, which is a completely different game by itself. But the teams we've seen so far and the ones we've mentioned, they actually do have the quality in their team to maybe upset a bigger team in those knockout games. So
100%,
very exciting.
100%.
Do you want to know the fourth thing that we've learned?
Go for it. What is number 4?
That Miroslav Klose record will be broken this tournament.